Hey, I'm Kevin from Jupiter, Florida. How's it going? This is the Nitrous Sportster. Thought I'd give you a once-over of everything I did during this quarantine time. Took a couple months to do, waiting on parts and labor, and pretty much did everything myself. And we'll start at the front, I guess. Carbon fiber fender. These are the factory turn signals that I did a fork mount with, and I got these lens covers. Lower drag bars with these funky mirrors is pretty cool. That's the fuel pump right there. That's the fuel pump. I'll just kind of go around it, and then I will get into some particulars if you're interested. Smoke tail light. Still got to do the rear turn signals. Little 6-shooter. Seat bolt. I took the silent mufflers off, I guess, and put on these 6-shooter deals, which is kind of cool. And intake. All right, the nitrous system. How does it work? How did I mount it? Well, coming right off of the fuel petcock here is a T. One goes to the carburetor. You can see it in there. And the other one comes down into this fuel pump. Fuel pump has positive and negative. And it goes back in there. Rolls out on this side, right here, into this solenoid. Then here is, that's input on this side, then output out to, I got it in there. If you could see in there, I can't tell. Well, there is one of those nitrous injectors right in there somewhere, if you could see it on that side. Now from the nose, we've got our bottle going into the input of the solenoid on this side, which I bought that solenoid mount on eBay. And it's going in, and then it's coming out once again, going back into that jet in there. Now, each solenoid on each side has a positive and negative right in these wires here on each side. It simply goes to, well, let's turn the key on. Sorry about the lousy camera work. It goes to my horn. Got a tank bra to prevent scratches. Oh boy, what else did I do? The highway pegs down there. Grips. Pretty cool, really happy with them. Of course, I just fired it up after being finished, so I haven't really ridden with them, but I've used these before without the spike. And the spike really adds a lot of power to the bike. So you definitely want to get the ones with the spike. Big difference. I've been looking for a blackout headlight. There is none to be had. They are for the 2004 or maybe even 2003 newer bikes. Could not find a blackout light bulb for that. So if anyone has a link specifically for 97 to 2002, I believe it is, blackout headlight, I'd love to see that. Put new cables on. Oh, coolest thing I got, lower fairing. That again was not made for my bike, had to do some fabrication, and that's for an 03 or 04 and newer. So I just made that bolt hole, and there happened to have been a hole in the frame there, perfectly sized. And then the bottom I just industrial zip tied, if you see that. I started blacking out a bunch of stuff. I blacked out that cover right there. I still have to get to the rear turn signals. But that is my 2000 Harley Sportster Sport XL1200s. A little thing I'll kind of point out which made a huge difference. Steering stabilizer and fork brace. Steering stabilizer prevents the wobbles. Fork brace prevents the spreading of the forks upon hard braking. So, that kind of works. Hope you dig it. Leave your comments below. The Nitrous Sportster. Can't wait to give her a rip. Just pulled her out of quarantine. Finished up.